What's up, YouTube? Jersey Jules. I'm here on Friday, April 21st, 2017, otherwise known as International Surprise Drug Test Day. The day after the International Smoke Weed Day, or whatever you call it, 420. Yeah, so if you went to work today and you got pee-pee tested, what are you going to do? That's on you. So I just wanted to make a short video, a few corrections from my last video. I know I titled it 6-week post-op. It was actually my 7th week post-op, and I just wanted to correct that. Everything I said in that video was 7 weeks out, not 6 weeks out. I'm starting to lose track of time because everything's going so fast. I'm already 2 months post-surgery, and I feel great. So I wanted to address mostly the men out there today. Some of you females, you could take this information too, and you know, I guess it applies to everybody technically, but mostly for my men viewers that are worried about getting the surgery and looking sick afterwards. Because I know a few people I've seen that have gotten the bypass, the gastric bypass. Like I said, I've had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is the one that doesn't just makes your stomach smaller. It doesn't work through malabsorption of calories. And I opted for that one because I didn't want to get too skinny or too sick. So this is for those guys that are worried about getting too skinny looking. I have seen some guys with the bypass that probably didn't need the bypass that got it anyway. And they look like walking skeletons. And that's not how I want to look. I don't want to look unhealthy because you can be skinny fat too. Remember that. So this one's for the guys. If you're 300 pounds, I would say 325, maybe up to 350, depending on your frame and your underlying muscle structure. The gastric sleeve is probably your best option. What I will tell you to do before you jump into the surgery, and I think this is part of the reason why I've been so successful up to date with the drastic weight loss. Like I said, my surgeon said I'm about at 30% of my weight loss at the first month post-op visit. I was about 30% excess body weight loss, where he only expected about a 10. And I'm at about a 30, and I'm actually quite a few pounds lighter from that. Today I weighed in at 249 pounds, so I finally broke the 250 mark. All right, so what I will say to you guys, if you're contemplating the surgery, take a step back. Okay, before you jump into it, take a step back. Postpone it 5 to 6 months. Get in the gym. Start an exercise regimen workout. And I'm not talking walking around your block. I'm not talking about riding a stationary bicycle, reclining bicycle or anything. I'm talking about getting in the gym and doing some good old-fashioned pump and iron. Not to say skip your cardio, but you really need to challenge your body and challenge your muscles and get your body used to working out. Because if you jump into working out right after the surgery and you've never worked out a day in your life, I don't know how successful you're going to be, honestly. My success for now I attribute to me being an active guy my entire life, me being in the gym my entire life, having muscle memory, having a decent underlying muscle structure. And once I got back in the gym after the surgery and started eating the smaller amounts I needed to eat and the high protein, the weight's just tearing off. I mean, I can't even believe how fast I'm losing the weight. I've never lost weight this fast in my life. It's insane. So if you have that underlying base, what I'm telling you, build a base. Because when you build a house, right, look at it this way. You don't start with the roof. You start with the foundation. So you need to build yourself a foundation to live the rest of your life on. So start working out in the gym. Start trying to increase your protein in your meals. Start trying to eliminate the complex carbohydrates until after your workout, and then eliminate them late at night. Start trying to follow some semblance of a diet plan, of a workout plan. Get yourself into the routine. This way at 5-6 months down the road, you could see if this life is for you. Because some people, gym and working out and exercise and health really isn't for them. It's just not. I'm sorry to say it. And they kind of expect the surgery to be a magic fix. And it's not. It's really not. It's easy if you have the underlying foundation like I had, and you have the knowledge. And it's just, my problem is I always knew what I was supposed to be eating. I knew when I was supposed to be eating. I was educated. I knew what I was supposed to be doing. I just did not have the willpower to do it. And I would get discouraged very quickly when I didn't see results. And I would just say, well, screw it. You know, I'm 288, whether I eat good or whether I eat bad. I'm still 288, 290. So I might as well just eat what I want and stay this weight. So what I'm telling you is just get active. Get active now, so it's not a shock to your system. So when you do have the surgery, you get in the gym. You already know what you're doing. You're a step ahead of the game. You already have muscle memory. Your muscles are like, oh yeah, I remember this. You're not going to lose too much strength. You're not going to look like a skeleton. And you're going to keep a good amount of muscle density and bone density and everything. And I could tell you this, 43 years old right now, I'm 249 pounds, and I tell you, I have not lost much of my strength at all. In fact, I don't think I lost any of my strength if it wasn't for my shoulder being all whacked out and me not being able to do upper body at a moderate level anymore. I would say I'm still stronger than a good majority of your average men at my age. You know, obviously not the 20-year-olds. These guys are in the gym hurting themselves. I watch it every day. It's insane what they do. But I'm stronger than pretty much almost every one of my friends, my kids' friends' dads. You know, the average 43-year-old middle-aged male. I'm definitely stronger than most of them still, even though I'm dropping weight like I had a 3-way with Magic Johnson and Freddie Mercury. Yeah, so that's my advice to you. Work out, get your weight training on, work on a lot of complex movements, fall in love with the deadlift. I'm not going to tell you to fall in love with the squats. They're not for everybody. I can't do a squat because my shoulder, I literally can't get my arm back enough on the bar, and it's just uncomfortable with my shoulder. So I'll do a hack squat, I'll do a leg press, and anything else I could do for legs and deadlifts. But the basic compound movements, stay away from the standard military press. Those are garbage. Those are no good for your shoulder joints. I don't care who you are. You're going to run into shoulder problems down the road. Stay away from them. I used to rep 275 pounds for reps over my head on shoulder press, and I destroyed my friggin' shoulders. So stay away from that exercise. Do all your rotator cuff exercises. Do your light lateral raises. Google a bunch of exercises for guys with shoulder problems. Stop the overhead nonsense. Especially if you're in your mid-30s, stop the overhead nonsense. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for today. Feeling good, looking a lot better. Went back to work, getting a lot of compliments. People asking me what I did. How you doing it? And I'm like, yeah, well, I ripped 2/3 of my stomach out. And they look at me like, well, what? And I'm like, yeah, I ripped 2/3 of my stomach out. So it works. It works, and works great. But you have to be dedicated to it. You have to know that this lifestyle is going to be for you. So do your research. Like I said once, I said a million times, do your research. Build yourself a nice foundation. You don't build a house from the roof on down. You build it from the foundation up. Get yourself a nice foundation of physical fitness. This way it's not an issue after surgery. And take it from there, man. Just take a step back. Evaluate your life. Evaluate your choices. Evaluate your lifestyle and what you're doing and what you want to do and what you want to be doing in 5 years and how you want to be in 5 years. And go from there. Because like I said, you can't go back. Once you do the surgery, it's done. It's a done deal. Most people are fine and happy. Some people are miserable. I'm happy. I'm fine for now. So, yeah. So, I'm probably going to make a video next week and do some measurements. Maybe like around May 1st. We'll do some measurements and some body fat percentages. But I'm only going to do them once a month from now on. I think I'm going to do them the first of the month. I'll do a weekly video just going over some nonsense. But measurements first of the month. So that'll come maybe May 1st. Then we'll do June, blah, 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 so on and so on. But yeah, I'm going to sign off for now. Just remember what I said. Go back, watch my videos. Any questions, email me. Post in here. I'll answer. I check my messages regularly. And, research. But if you're thinking about doing this, go for it, man. You're going to be all right. I can tell you that. If you have an upcoming surgery date, don't even sweat it, man. You're going to be all right. You're going to be fine. And it's going to suck for a few days, but you're going to be happy that you did it. So I'll see you guys a couple of days, maybe next week, whatever. I don't know. If I find something I want to talk about, I'll post up a new video. But take it easy for now, guys.